Whenever you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. Hi, Mary Beth. I didn't see you coming in. You're outside. That's good. All right, let's get started today. I feel like moving, so we're going to meet at the top of the mat. Take a moment to let yourself get up. Pets are welcome in this practice. Everyone, Don, meet everyone. Good. Oh, I just say stand up. Come to the top of the mat. I forgot what I just said. Good. You're going to bring your feet at least hips width apart, if not slightly wider. Press firmly into all four corners of the feet. Draw the navel into the spine and just start to let the body sway from side to side. You can close your eyes if that feels good or keep them open. Allow your hip points and the toes to face forward. Start off nice and slow, and then whenever you're ready, you can increase that sway. Allow the arms to just move freely. Let the momentum take you away. So just opening up that lower body, nice and slow. Good. 4 more. Good. Gently bring your arms back by your side. Let them just hang there for a moment. We're going to start to shrug the ears, the shoulders way up by the ears. Find a nice long spine. Draw the shoulders way up, hike them up by the ears, and let them roll down the back. Inhale, draw them up, squeeze the tension by the ears, gently roll them back down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale down the back. Good. 2 more. Last one. Good. Keep your arms by your side. So find that long spine again. Feet are under the hips. Draw the navel in. Now slightly tuck the chin back. So you want to lengthen the back of the neck. Start to set your gaze over the left shoulder. You can take a look down at the shoulder. Draw your gaze back up. Come back to the center. Switching to the other side, nice and slow. Set your gaze over the right shoulder. You can feel that nice stretch to the back of the neck and the shoulders. You can set your gaze down. Gently lift it back up. Come back to the center. Tuck the chin into the chest. Take a moment here. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And when you're ready, lift your gaze up towards the sky. Bringing your gaze back to the center. We're going to step up to the top of the mat. Bring your feet together if that feels okay, and we'll start with a few rounds of sun salutations to warm up the body. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up, gently arch the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Good. Stay here for a moment. You can rock the shoulders from side to side. Just give it a nice little shimmy, whatever feels good. Keep a bend in the knees if you need to. On the next inhale, we'll step the right leg all the way back. On that nice low lunge, press into the fingers, lift the heart. Good. Releasing the hands, step back to a tall plank. Take a moment here. On our next exhale, we'll lower the body, knees, chest, chin. Good. As you inhale, slide the heart forward, baby cobra. Molly wants to practice today too. Downward facing dog. Keep drawing the tailbone back, find that nice inverted V shape. Ground to the thumb and forefinger. On your next inhale, step the right foot forward through the hands, release the left knee down. Good. Step the left leg forward to meet the right, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, back to the heart. Left side. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Inhale, left leg back. Retain plank. Exhale, lower the body. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back to the heart. We're going to do a few more rounds, adding on. Bring your hands to prayer. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Retain plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale to prayer. Left side, inhale. Exhale. Left leg back. Tall plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale to prayer. 2 more full rounds at your own pace, fast or slow. Hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot steps back. Left foot steps back. Lower it down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Cobra or baby cobra. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Inhale up. Exhale to prayer. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg. Retain plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the heart. 1 more. Go up. Go down. Right leg. Plank pose. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale to prayer. Go up. Go down. Left foot back. Plank pose. Lower down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, press back. Good. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale up. And exhale back to the heart. Release your arms by your side. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness back to the breath. Just ground yourself for a moment. Good. Moving forward. Bring your hands back to the heart. Inhale, reach up and stay for a moment. Try to relax the shoulders. You can shimmy them from side to side. Find a little more space there. Press firmly into the feet. Shift the weight to the fronts of the feet, but keep the heels rooted. Nice little front stretch. Good. Gently fold over the leg. Stay. Take a moment here. When you're ready, you're going to step the right leg back. Release the knee all the way down. Press the right hand under the shoulder. Lift the left fingers towards the sky. Good. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left leg. Coming into easy triangle, stack the left shoulder over the wrist. Allow the shoulder and knee to press into each other and reach the right arm up. Good. When you're ready to release, lower the right hand down. We're going to move into a nice side lunge. So tuck the toes on the back foot, lift the knee. Start to walk the hands to the length of the mat. You can stay up nice and tall, or you can draw your sit bones towards the heel. Yep, right knee is bent. Sorry, we slid to the back of the mat. Take a moment here, find some length through the underside of the left leg, opening up the groin area. We're going to take this back to the front of the mat, coming into a nice, easy lizard pose. So we'll stay up nice and tall to start. You can heel toe that left foot to the long edge of the mat, rock the hips from side to side. Good. The option to stay here or release the right knee and the top of the foot. Take a moment, see what that feels for you. If it's okay, roll into the blade of the left foot, take your left hand and press the thigh away from the body, roll the heart up. Coming back through the lizard, maybe you want to release the forearms to the mat, just going a little bit deeper, or stay up nice and tall. You come down to the forearms, you can press the fingers into the mat as well, the elbows, draw the back of the heart forward. Imagine that left knee wants to wrap around and hug the left shoulder. So press into the big mound of the left foot. Good. One more breath, and we're going to move back into Skandasana, back into that nice Spider-Man lunge to the back of the mat. You can gently walk your hands back up, nice tall lizard, tuck the toes. Start to walk your hands to the long edge of the mat, straighten out that left leg, bending the right knee. If it feels good here, you can stay up nice and tall like Dawn, or you can interlace the hands, press the arms away from the body, and relax the shoulders. Good. If that feels okay, you can take the left hand, wrap it around the ankle, and draw the right arm over the body. Otherwise, just stay like Dawn. Nice and tall, he's staying up. When you're ready to release out of the pose, we'll make our way back to the front of the mat. So bend that front leg, left knee, stack the shoulders over the wrist, and step back to a nice tall plank. Take a moment here, come back to the breath. Lowering the body, knees, just chin or chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing. Downward facing dog and stay. Ground to the thumb and forefinger. Maybe you can find a little more space here. Keep drawing the tailbone back. If you feel comfortable, you can start to release the forehead closer to the mat. Otherwise, stay up nice and tall. Good. On your next inhale, step the right foot through the hands. Coming into that nice low lunge. Repeating everything on the other side. Left hand comes onto the shoulder. Keep the right knee pointing forward. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Good. Release the right arm down. Come to the inside of the right foot. Create a little space if you need it. Heel toe the right foot over a little. Stack the shoulder over the wrist. Come into the easy triangle. Good. Release the left hand down. We're going to slide to the back of the mat. Low lunge on the opposite side. Tuck the toes on the back foot. Walk the fingers to the long edge of the mat. Then bend the left knee. Extend the right leg down the length of the mat. Stay wherever you need to be, up nice and tall. Or let the sit bones touch the heel, maybe the mat. If you're all the way down to the earth, you can let the right heel press into the mat, toes face up towards the sky. Moving into the lizard pose, you can shift the weight forward. Bend the right front knee as you come back to the top of the mat. Take a moment here. Nice tall lizard. You can rock back and forth, back and forth. The option to stay up nice and tall or release the left knee down and the top of the foot. Roll onto the blade of the right foot and take the right hand and press the thigh away from the body. Find the cobra with the upper spine, shoulders relaxed. Coming back to that nice tall lizard. Stay here for another breath or lower yourself down to the forearms. Good. Elbows under the shoulders. You can spread the fingers wide. Press into the elbows and draw the back of the heart forward, crown of the head moving in the same direction. We're going to move back into that nice side lunge. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes on that back leg, lift the knee. Walk the hands to the long edge of the mat, bend the left knee, and find your variation. Whether you're staying down low or nice and high, nice groin stretch. Interlace the hands, press the palms away from the body, draw the shoulders down the back. If this feels okay, you can release the hands, grab hold of the left ankle with the right hand. Reach up and over the right leg. Maybe you can grab hold of a toe or just extend the fingers towards the front of the mat. Half moon shape. Good. Gently release. We're going to come back towards the front of the mat. Shift the weight forward, bending that front knee as you walk the hands forward. Good. Step back to that nice tall plank. Take a moment here, come back to the breath, nice and strong in the body. So here you can hold the plank for a moment, or you can separate the feet as wide as the mat. See if we can balance a little. Shift the weight into the left hand, extend the right hand forward. Good. Gently lower it back down. Shift the weight into the right hand, extend the left fingers forward. Good. Lower it back down. One more time each side. If this time it feels okay, you can lift the opposite leg. Shift the weight to the left. Extend the right fingers forward. Find your balance. Extend the left toes up off the ground. Gently release. Switch to the other side. So come to balance on the hand first. Set your gaze on something that's not moving and draw the toes up. Gently release. One more vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing. Downward facing dog and stay. Go ahead and pedal out those heels. Take a resting breath here. Moving into the three-legged dog, extend the right toes up towards the sky. Good. Take another breath here. We're going to step that right foot into pigeon pose. So roll forward into a plank. Allow the right knee to touch the elbow first, then lower it down behind the wrist. Bring your hands alongside the body, tuck the toes, and draw the hips back. Start off nice and tall, relax the shoulders. The top of the left foot can press into the earth. If that doesn't feel good, keep the toes tucked. Take a moment, see how you feel. Try not to collapse on this right side, the right side hip. Okay. If and when you're ready, walk the hands forward, come down to the forearms. Okay. So allow the crown of the head to keep moving forward, no tension in the neck. Readjust the weight. So center the weight so you're not collapsing on the right side. Energetically, you're drawing the left hip towards the mat. You have the option to stay here and work on this. Or you can release the forehead to the mat and maybe spread the arms into a nice T shape. Forehead or chin, whatever feels best. One more breath. You have the option to stay here for another 2 breaths, or you can bring the hands under the shoulders. Roll yourself up to sit. Stay here for a moment. If available, turn your torso to the left side of the mat. Bend the left knee, grab hold of the foot. Maybe you're just stretching out the top of the left leg a little more. If you can, you draw that foot closer to the seat. Maybe the foot is in the crease of the elbow. You can reach the right arm up, grab hold of the fingers, and turn the heart towards the front of the mat. Good. Whenever you're ready to release, gently release the hands if you have a bind. We're going to step back into a tall plank, tuck the toes, and draw the right foot back to meet the left. You can either meet in a downward facing dog or take a vinyasa to get there. Lower the body, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing. Downward facing dog and stay. Lifting the left leg up behind you, point the toes. Stay for a breath. Whenever you're ready, roll forward into that tall plank. Allow the left knee to slowly come, touch the elbow. Lower it behind the left wrist. Tuck the toes on the back. Walk the hips back. Stay up nice and tall. Take a moment here, come back to the breath. Good. If and when you're ready, you can release to the forearms, readjust once again. Try not to collapse on that left side so you can feel a little space underneath you. That's good. After a breath, if you wish to come down to the floor, you can, or stay here. Find the T shape once again with the arms. Rest the chin on the forehead. You have the option to stay here or come up to a nice tall pigeon. Press the hand under the shoulders, lift yourself up. You can either stay here or turn your torso to the right side of the mat. Bend the knee, grab hold of the foot. Readjust whatever you need. So you start off with the hips and the shoulders facing the long edge. If you can, you slide the foot into the crease of the elbow. See if that feels okay. Left arm reaches up, grabs hold of the right fingers. And you turn your heart forward. Good. When you're ready to release out, you have the bind, gently lower that right foot down. Bring the hands under the shoulders and step back to that tall plank. Draw the hips back, downward facing dog, pedal out the heels. We're going to make our way into a nice squatting pose. So you can either step, walk, or float the feet to the outside of the right and left hand. Bend the knees. Take that little hop forward so the feet touch the long edge of the mat and let the tailbone drop. Good. Bringing the thumbs to the center of the chest, press the knees away, lower the seat, crown of the head moves up. If you want here, you can bow your head just for a moment. Again, stretch the neck and the tops of the shoulders. You have the option to stay here and work on the flexibility or release the hands and just roll the seat up. Stay here in this nice wide-legged fold. If that feels okay, we'll do that 2 more times. So drop the seat, press the knees away, and lower the hands, roll yourself up. Good. 1 more, drop the seat. Roll yourself up halfway, tailbone towards the sky. Now we're going to come back into that squatting pose. Good. You can stay here again for another few breaths, or you can try for your crow pose. Release the hands to the floor. Try not to bring the sit bones up too much. Create this nice soft shelf with the arms. So bend the elbows. Start to balance on one leg, maybe one foot comes up and then the other. Try to keep your gaze slightly in front of your nose on the floor, maybe the front of the mat. Just balance on the backs of the arms. If you feel comfortable in your crow and wish to come into a headstand, go ahead. Otherwise, stay in the crow or release whenever you need. Good. Good. Whenever you're ready, come back into your squatting pose. Bring the thumbs back to the chest. Bring a big smile across your face. We're going to come up to stand. Press firmly into the feet and just lift yourself all the way to the top of the mat. Release your arms by your side. Take a resting breath here. Take a few steps up to the top of the mat. Good. Moving into a triangle pose. Step the right leg back. Allow the left toes to face forward, right toes towards the long edge of the mat, and spread the arms wide. Good. Take a moment. Come back to the breath if it's still racing. Press firmly into the feet and draw the kneecaps right above the kneecaps. Engage the muscles of the quads. Whenever you're ready, shift the left hip back, reach the left fingers forward, and then let it rest on the shin. Turn your right arm up to the sky. Good. One more breath. Press firmly into the feet, come back up, spread the arms wide, move into a revolve triangle. If you need to, you can step the right foot forward just a little bit. Inhale, the right arm reaches up, come across the body, press the pinky side of the right hand towards the pinky side of the left toes, reach the left arm towards the sky. If this is enough, stay, or you can start to set your gaze at the side wall, or maybe look up at the left thumb. Gently release your gaze back to the left foot. Press into the feet and cartwheel your arms wide once again. Lift up. Now bend that front knee. Readjust the legs for warrior two. Good. Keep that left knee directly over the ankle. You can bend that knee a little bit more if you need to. Keep the knee in line with the toes. Good. Peaceful warrior. Let the right fingers touch the back of the leg. Tip the left palm up. Reach up and back. Good. Return to warrior two. Bring your hands to the hips, straighten out that front leg, and turn all 10 toes to the long edge of the mat. We're going to take a nice wide-legged forward fold here. So bring your hands to the hips, tip the heart up. Exhale, shift the hips back and fold over the legs. Stay here for a moment with a nice flat back. Whenever you're ready, you can release your hands to the ground. Place the wrists under the shoulders, draw the shoulders down the back. So find that nice long spine. Imagine the energy moving from the tailbone in one direction through the crown of the head in the other. You can stay up nice and tall, or maybe walk the hands underneath the legs. Walk them back behind you. So press into the feet. Keep inching the fingers out. Maybe the crown of the head touches. If you haven't done an inversion, or if you want to do another one, you can set yourself up for a headstand if you know how. Come up nice and slow. You would just bend those elbows. Bring the hands in line with the feet. Let the crown of the head touch the earth. Shift the weight. Come up onto the toes to start. And maybe straddle the legs together at the top. I just fell out. Good. Take a moment wherever you need to be. You made your way all the way up into the headstand. Walk those hands back behind you one more time. Whenever you're ready, start to slide the hands into the shoulders. Bring the hands to the waist. Press into the feet. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Move into triangle, so turn the right toes towards the back of the mat. Step the feet a little closer if you need to. Extend the arms in both directions. Good. Take a look down the right middle finger. Start to shift the right hip back and reach the fingers towards the back of the mat. Lower the hand to the shin. Turn the left palm up towards the sky. One more breath. Good. Press firmly into the feet and lift yourself back up. Bring the right hand to the waist. We're going to come into that revolve triangle because you can step that left foot forward a little bit, a little closer to the right. Keep both legs stretched. Bring the left hand across the body. Line the pinky toe and the pinky hand to touch. Extend the right fingers up towards the sky, turning your chest to the side wall. When you're ready to release, turn your gaze back down towards the right foot. Inhale, cartwheel the arms up, open them wide, and then bend the right front knee. Readjust for warrior two. So press off the blade of that left foot. Keep the heel grounded. Set your gaze again down the right finger. Stack the right knee over the ankle. Nice, strong warrior. One more breath, and we'll move into that peaceful warrior. Release the left fingers to the thigh. Tip the right arm up, reach up and back. Good. Gently lift the torso and arms. Press into the right foot, extend the leg, and turn the toes once again to the long edge of the mat. Bring your hands back to the waist. Another forward fold. Tip the heart up, shift the hips back, and just start to fold over the legs. Stay wherever you need to stay. You can walk the hands behind you again, or maybe this time extend the hands out in front. So you continue to walk the hands further away from you towards the opposite wall. So you have this little hammock shape. Draw the belly button towards the spine, press into the hands, relax the shoulders. You can let the forehead touch the mat. Let go of any tension in the back. The legs are super strong here. One more breath. Walking the hands back under the shoulders. Lengthen the spine. Bring your hands back to the hips and inhale, lift yourself back up to stand. Turn the left toes towards the front of the mat and step the right foot forward to meet the left. Good. Take a resting breath here. Come back to the breath. We're going to come down to sit on the mat. So you can step back on the mat, lower yourself down, take a seat, get comfortable. You can shake out the legs. Shift from side to side. Let go of the fleshy part of the seat. How are you doing there? Good? You're a trooper. Good. Let's take a nice forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Relax the shoulder. As you exhale, shift the weight forward, fold over the legs. Release your hands by your side, maybe yogi toe lock with the big toes. Maybe you can grab hold of the wrist in front of the feet. Wherever you are, take a moment to get comfortable here. Relax the shoulders, breathe through the base of the spine. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. I'll take another 2 breaths. You can gently extend the arms forward. Inhale, press into the seat, lift yourself back up, release the arms by your side. We're going to move into a shoulder stand. So with the arms extended forward, just roll yourself back onto the mat. Take a moment to get comfortable. You can separate your feet for a moment, rock the hips from side to side, let go of any tension in the low back, the legs. The shoulder stand is not your thing. You can come into a sleeping tiger. God bless you. Whenever you're ready, bring your arms alongside the body, bring your legs back together. You can either just lift the legs up here, press into the sacrum, and extend the arms up. If you want to come up into the shoulder stand, release the hands. Use a little momentum, swing the legs back, grab hold of the low back. Make a few adjustments if you need to. So now you can press into the backs of the arms, toes lifting towards the sky. Let's stay here for 3 breaths. Take in some small sips of air. Let the abdomen fill. Try to avoid moving the head from side to side. Two more breaths. You're going to be moving into a half plow. If you're in the sleeping tiger, stay where you are. Otherwise, keep the left toes extended up and draw the right leg behind you. Just lower that foot close to the earth if you can. If you have the flexibility, let the toes touch down. Extend the left toes up even higher. If you need to, you can bend the knee and let it rest on the forehead. Bring the right leg back to meet the left. We'll switch to the other side. Slowly lower that left leg down. Bring the left toes back to meet the right. You can repeat that one more time with each leg if you need to release, release. Otherwise, if you want, try for a spinal twist. Take the right leg across the body as if the right knee were coming to the left shoulder. Keep the left toes turned up towards the sky. Bring it back to the center. Switch to the other side. Take it across towards the right shoulder. Right toes reaching up. Come back to the center. And gently lower both legs back into full plow. If that's not an option, bend the knees and let them rest on the forehead. You can keep the hands supporting the low back here. If you have any other variation, feel free to take it. Feel all the weight through the shoulders, backs of the arms, no tension in the neck. Whenever you're ready, if it's available, make your way back to a shoulder stand. Just lift the legs back up, come up a little taller. If you need to roll out, go ahead and roll out. If it's available, cartwheel the right leg down, so bend the knee, and lower the right foot to the back of the mat or the top of the mat. And then let the left foot meet the right. So we come into this nice little bridge pose. If you're already rolled out, just meet us in bridge. Walking the heels close to the seat, pressing firmly into the feet, lifting the hips. Stay for another breath or two. If you're in this bridge here, maybe you want to extend the legs down the mat, come into a full bridge. So the hands are cradling the hips, you're lifting the hip points. Chest is rolling towards the chin. When you're ready to release, if your legs are extended, walk them back underneath the knees and lower yourself down to the mat. Take a resting breath here. Press into the back of the head, release the shoulders, let go of any tension. We're going to move into a fish pose, extending the legs down the mat. Rock from side to side, hide the arms completely. Whenever you're ready, inhale, press in the elbows, puff up the chest. And then maybe take a look at the wall behind you. Let the crown of the head touch the earth. Breathe in and out of the heart. Feel the expansion of the lungs. When you're ready to release, press into the elbows. Draw the chin towards the chest. Release the head, neck, and shoulders. Release the arms. Take a resting breath here. Separate the feet hips width. The arms fall by your side. Taking one more back bend from here. You can repeat the bridge pose. You can take a sphinx if that feels better. Or you can come into the wheel from bridge. So setting yourself up for your second bridge, bring the heels close to the seat, maybe the fingertips touch the ankle. Whenever you're ready, press into the feet, gently lift the hips. If you wish to take your wheel, press into the fingers, slide the crown of the head to the earth, and then press yourself all the way up. Good. If you feel comfortable in your wheel, try extending one leg up at a time to the sky. You can do this from bridge as well. Switch sides. When you're ready to release, gently lower yourself back out. Good. Keep the bend in the knees just for a moment. Feet are flat on the earth, and hug the right knee into the body. Release the right leg down, switch to the left. And gently release the left leg. Now keep the left foot on the floor, close to the seat. Extend the right toes up towards the sky. You can slide the hands behind the thigh. Let the shoulders and the back of the head rest. Take a moment here, see how that feels. If you feel a little more flexible, extend the left leg down the mat. So the back of the left heel presses into the earth. If you wish to go a little further, slide the hands up the right leg towards the ankle and relax the shoulders, head, and neck. Take a moment here, come back to the breath. If after a breath you wish to go further, bend the elbows towards the sky, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Let the forehead meet the knee or the shin. You can gently lower the head, neck, and shoulders back to the ground. Keep the right leg extended for a moment. You're going to grab hold of either the inner or the outer blade of the foot. If that's not working, maybe the ankle. Start to bend the knee and pull the knee towards the armpit. So it looks like you're in a reclining lizard pose. So the right arm is on the inside of the leg. Foot is flexed, pressing up towards the sky. You can stay here and work on this. You can see the lizard pose. Keep drawing the knee closer to the body. Try to keep the left hip grounded so it's not lifting up off the mat. You have the option to stay here in this reclining lizard, or see if you can move that right leg behind the head. So from here, if it feels okay, you're going to shimmy the right shoulder underneath the knee. Left hand grabs hold of the blade of the foot, and you can extend that leg out to the side. So on this variation, I'm just resting my head on the back of the left arm, I'm bringing my right toes close to the ground. If that feels comfortable, you could try to slide it behind the head. In order to do that, you want to bend that left knee and curl it into the body. And then rest the head on the back of the right ankle. Maybe extend the left leg down the mat. When you wish to release, if you have that bind, gently lower yourself back down. Bend the right knee and place the foot on the floor close to the seat. Take a moment and come back to the breath. Let's stretch that out before we switch to the other side. So find a reclining figure four stretch. Right ankle crosses the left thigh. Use the hand to press the knee away from the body. You feel that nice little stretch in the crease of the hip. When you're ready to release, let go of that press. Keep the bend in the knee and lower the right foot to the floor. Extend the left toes up towards the sky. Repeating everything we just did, any variation that felt best for you. Whenever you're ready, you can slide the hands behind the thigh. Toes pointing towards the sky. Maybe extend the right leg down the mat. If you want to come up a little higher, slide the hands towards the ankle and rest here for a moment. Each time you come in nice and slow, you're reminding the body it's okay to go further. That felt okay, you bend the elbows, lift the forehead towards the shin or the knee, stay. When you're ready to release, lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Keep the left leg extended here. Grab hold of the inner or the outer blade of the foot, maybe the ankle, maybe it's a pant leg, you're just pulling the knee towards the body. So coming back to that reclining pigeon variation. You can even grab the heel, so just grab hold of something that's going to keep the leg close to the body, the elbow moving, the knee moving towards the underarm or the shoulder. So keep pulling that knee closer to the ground. You can feel that stretch to the underside of the leg and the hip. You have the option to stay here. If you wish to extend that leg behind you, you have to shimmy the left shoulder underneath. It's not going to want to do it on its own. You can even bend the right knee to get a little closer. Good. Use the right hand to grab the blade of the foot. And then try to straighten out that leg. One side might feel better than the other. My left hand is resting underneath my left sit bone. So the back of the arm is resting on the back of the thigh. And then after a breath, if you wish to try to get the leg behind the head, bend that right knee and draw it into the body. You can manhandle this a little bit more, sliding the back of the head onto the ankle. Maybe extend the right leg down the mat. Whenever you're ready to release, gently release the head if it's behind the leg. Lower yourself back down and lower the left knee back to the mat. Go ahead and hug both knees into the body. So feel the low back press into the mat. You can rock from side to side. You're not squeezing tight here. If it feels okay, place the hands on top of the knees and draw some circles. As you draw those circles, feel the massage along the low back and the kidneys. When you're ready, you can reverse those circles. Good. From here, we're going to rock ourselves up to sit. So use a little momentum, bring the hands into the thighs, roll yourself up to sit. Take a moment, sit up nice and tall. I'm doing a time check here because I could keep going forever. Oh, good. We have time. Extend the right leg down the mat. Bring the left sole into the inseam of the leg. Coming to this half-seated forward fold. So allow the hips to face the right leg. Extend the arms up. As you exhale, fold over the body. Release your hands to frame the foot, the leg, wherever you need. Or grab hold of one wrist in front of the heel. Let the forehead rest on the shin. When you're ready to release out of the pose, extend the arms forward. Inhale, press yourself up to sit and release the arms by your side. If you have a half lotus and wish to take that variation, you can bring the foot into the crease of the hip. Otherwise, stay with the foot touching the inseam of the leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left side. Allow the back of the hands press into the thigh. Slide the left heel, the palm close to the midline of the spine. You can set your gaze in line with the chest, or you can take a look over that shoulder. Coming back to the center. Take a counter stretch to the other side, so release the hands over to the right. Now here, press into the heel of the palm, spread the fingers wide. As you press into the left heel of the palm, imagine you're trying to square the shoulders off over the wrists. So it's a little bit more of a twist. If that's too much, just back off. Whenever you're ready, you can press yourself back up to sit. Stay here for a moment, either in the lotus or with the foot touching the thigh. We'll take a front stretch. Use the left arm like a kickstand, prop it up behind you. As you inhale, press the hips up, reach the arm back. When you're ready, you can gently lower yourself back down. We'll switch to the other side. Extend the left leg, tuck the right foot in. Take a moment, sit up nice and tall. Line up your chest with the center of the thigh. Lift the arms up overhead. Start to fold over the legs. Good. Find whatever works best for you. Get comfortable here. If this is not possible to bring your forehead to the shin, stay up nice and tall. You can bend that knee and connect the chest and the thigh. When you're ready to release, extend the arms forward. Inhale, press up to sit, and release the arms by your side. Either keeping the legs as they are for the spinal twist or take the half lotus. Place the foot in the crease of the hip. Keep the left leg extended and active. Lift the arms up overhead and twist over to the right side. Back of the hand presses into the thigh. Continue to sit up nice and tall. Coming back to the center. Counter stretch to the left side. Release the hands. Maybe the right arm doesn't want to touch. It's okay. Stay with what feels best for you. If they do touch the floor, press into the heel of the palms, both palms, and draw the shoulders over the wrist. Soft bend in the elbows. You can fold as deep as you feel comfortable or stay up tall. Come back to the center. Take that front stretch. Right hand comes behind you. You can keep the lotus or release it. Press into the left heel. Draw the hips up. Reach the left arm towards the back wall. Shoulders relax. Left toes touching the earth. When you're ready to release, lower yourself back down with control. Good. Release the right leg. Extend it down the length of the mat. Shake them out. Last pose we'll take is a double pigeon. Modified variation, bring the left heel into the seat, and then bring the right foot to touch the left shin. So you sit up nice and tall here. You have this little triangle shape. If you can go a little deeper, bring the left shin parallel with the front of the mat. Rest the right leg on top. Now flex both feet. This space here, it's okay. It'll come down when you shift the weight forward. So readjust the weight so you feel like you're on both sit bones. Sit up nice and tall. Wherever you are, let the hands come in front of you for a moment and see how that feels. Press into the heel of the palm, draw the back of the heart forward, relax the shoulders. If you think you can go a little further, you move the hands away from you, come down to the forearms. Stay here for a breath. Make sure you're keeping both feet flexed if you're in the double fire log, double pigeon. If after a breath you can go a little deeper, you create that soft pillow with the hands and wrist to forehead there. Complete surrender. Breathe through the back of the right hip. Relax the shoulders and the face. We'll take 2 deep breaths. When you're ready to release, you can gently lift yourself back up the seat, pet your best girlfriend, and then switch to the other side. Either the right heel comes into the seat, or the left foot touches the shin, or you're going to stack the legs. So the ankle on top of knee, knee on top of the ankle, flex the feet, sit up nice and tall. Take a moment, and then shift the weight forward, bring the hands in front. Find length in the spine, draw the shoulders down the back, slide the back of the heart forward. If and when you're ready, you walk the hands away, come down to the forearms, take a breath here. And if it's available, you can rest your forehead on the hands. Breathe into the left side hip. Let go of any tension in the face and the shoulders, the neck. One more breath. When you're ready to release out, press into the hands, lift yourself up nice and slow. Walk the hands back behind you, and you're just going to cross the legs. So whatever you need to do, just find the pretzel legs, draw the heels of the palms behind you. You can start to press the hips up, come up onto the knees, and relax the shoulders. Lower your seat back down, switch to cross the legs. We'll repeat that one more time, and then we'll lay back for Shavasana. Pretzel the legs, press into the heel of the palm. Maybe the hips don't come off, that's fine. Just roll the shoulders down and press the heart up. And then release yourself back to a seated position. Extend the legs down the mat. And lower yourself back for the final relaxation. Once you lie back, take a moment to get comfortable. Separate your feet as wide as the hips or slightly wider. And just windshield wiper both feet from side to side. They can go in opposite directions. They can move together. Just let go of any tension in the legs. You know, that stale energy that's creeping up in there. You can rock the hips into it. Bring your arms alongside the body. Press into the back of the head. Lift the shoulders off the mat. And then settle them back onto the floor. Keep that spine nice and straight, nice and long. Back of the head touching your allow the arms to fall away from the body. Chin is parallel with the chest. And just allow the legs to relax completely. Let's take 2 deep breaths from every pore of the skin into the center of the chest. And exhale back through every pore of the skin. One more, same way. Inhale. And exhale completely. Now allow the body to become comfortable, whatever that means for you. Imagine that the body is becoming so heavy you couldn't move it if you tried. So you feel each point of contact just melting into the earth. You have the full support of the earth below you, keeping you grounded and safe. Allow every muscle, every organ, every bone to settle back in place. If the mind is racing, try to focus on one point of focus. Maybe it's the breath. If you're outside, maybe you can hear the birds or some sounds that are soothing to the soul. Just settle into the breath or the sounds of nature. With each exhale, you can relax just a little bit more. Allow the whole body to remain relaxed. Bring your awareness back to the breath. Feel the steady rise and fall of the abdomen and chest. Breathe new life, new vitality into the body. We're going to end our practice from this position today. So we're going to use the Om from this position. So as you lie down, you want to feel the Om vibrate through the entire body, like a sound healing, your own internal sound healing. Take a deep breath in. Invite some gentle movement into the wrists, the ankles. You can lift the arms up overhead, bring the legs back together. Take a nice big stretch from fingers to toes. Whenever you're ready, you can make your way to a fetal position on either side. Gently press yourself up to sit. Find a comfortable seated position for a moment. Let the spine be long and straight. With gratitude, remember the practice, the dedication or intention you set for your practice today. One more Om, 3 Shantis. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks, Mal. Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming today. It was nice.